numbers.
He's dressed several presidents, hundreds of movie stars, and countless rock stars. His original creations have permeated the pop cultural landscape of our country and been seen around the world for the last 50 years. He's been referred to as the Rhinestone Rembrandt and the master of contemporary cowboy couture. The man is as original as each creation. He is known simply as Manuel. The fifth of 11 children, Manuel Arturo José Cuevas Martínez was born in the small town of Coalcomán in southwestern Mexico in the mid-1930s. There, he learned to sew from his older brother Adolfo and to hand embroider from his mother. By the time he was 8, he was creating his own elaborate clothes. He expanded his skills, learning silversmithing, leatherworking, and bootmaking. With his sights still set on becoming a master designer, he also studied psychology at the University of Guadalajara. In the mid-1950s, Manuel moved to Los Angeles and worked with various tailors, including the legendary Cy DeVore, who was best known for extensive work with the Rat Pack elite, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Sammy Davis Jr. It wasn't long before Manuel found his creative counterpart in legendary rodeo tailor Nudie Cohn. Manuel worked at Nudie's North Hollywood shop for 14 years, quickly becoming the head designer and primary creator of many clients' lavishly embellished commissions. In the early 70s, Manuel left Nudie's to set up his own shop where he became a star in his own right. A legion of performers followed him, including Gene Autry, Roy Rogers, Porter Wagoner, George Jones, Merle Haggard, and many others. In 1989, Manuel moved the operation and family to Nashville, where he continues his work today. Manuel regularly attends concerts to watch his clients in action. Because Manuel's goal is to create garments that reflect a musician's inner self, seeing the performer, whether country, rock, or folk, on stage is critical to Manuel's determination of the most appropriate design. Many of Manuel's forms, such as the long duster jacket, the shorter and tighter bolero, the fringed cowgirl vest and skirt, and the ornamental cowboy boots, are based on traditional Western wear, although wearability on stage is always considered. Manuel then selects suitable ornamentation for these ensembles, or none in the case of such artists as Johnny Cash, who typically favored all black. Often, a client will have specific ideas for what a garment should convey, as did Graham Parsons of the Flying Burrito Brothers, who wanted a controversial selection of motifs to wear for the cover of the album The Gilded Palace of Sin. As the master of contemporary cowboy couture, Manuel is the last link in the chain of custom Western wear dating back to the 1920s and continuing to this day. By designing the signature styles for well-known figures in film and music, Manuel has helped to create the visual identities of some of the world's most illustrious performers. No better barometer of cool or the impact of his contributions can be found in the simple fact that when Bob Dylan played for the Pope, he was wearing a Manuel suit. Manuel is the last of the great rodeo tailors to carry on this true American art form.